Hold to grab masks.
There's some
And
masks
there's
there.
a pile right here.
How? Walking, I wasn't sure if I was going the right direction.
Get lost in here.
Yeah, no kidding.
How about we could
We're live.
Andy did it. I think so.
Could
One's
have,
supposed to get yeah, well, it's not. Now it's attached to my hair.
yeah, so would you call Brynn and just have her and Mike stage at maybe the tent or just over that way?
Well, I don't think she has her phone on her. It is so tangled in your hair.
Can
Yeah.
Start this one over here?
Oh. Ow. Sorry.
And Scott, are you okay if Brynn and I don't have masks?
Yeah, just for this.
Right.
Okay. Is there like a faster way to get? Is this way faster?
I think that's the fastest way.
Is that
Yeah,
way?
the way you came up.
No,
Dang it.
Yeah.
No, that's the way.
That way
That,
is?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I think this is probably about
Do we
halfway.
know that Brynn is actually here?
yeah. Brynn's
Yeah.
here, right?
Okay, do you know where she's at right now?
Over in the greenhouse.
In the greenhouse.
Okay.
What she could do is make her way to the white tent.
Okay. Now wait that.
Yes,
The one that you follow on your way down here.
I think that's it. I think because it comes to circles around. The area that you first come to, the kids area.
Okay.
Or even the bear.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to the
even
bear.
the bear. Bear's better.
The bear is far enough away
I know
too.
the bear. I saw that.
Yes. And then we could just give them a call.
Yeah, Mike always answers this.
Like a raven
A
call?
text is
Something
actually
like
better.
that.
Well, tell them to stage up at the fair.
Yeah.
Well, if they okay, if you're gonna be playing music, you and I should walk in, and then they'll walk in.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny.
So once they're ready, Johnny will cue the music. We'll come in from over here,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then you can take your seats, and then stand there, and then how about I don't know who's walking up the aisle, so I don't want to.
Okay.
You're okay. That's fine.
Okay.
She's got her camera, so she'll get them walking out.
Okay.
Bear. The painted bear.
Not in COVID times.
On your way up this road. Okay, the plan is for them to walk up here, so anywhere you want to be to get a picture. They're all up here.
Play with friends.
Well, while we're all here, I would like to acknowledge one other
Yeah, there's
special thing that's happening this weekend. Tomorrow is Tatters and Sue Ellen's 23rd wedding
Oh
anniversary.
my goodness.
Big two.
So now, from now on, Chris, you guys have to call and remind us.
Yeah. Oh crap, we missed ours.
Yeah.
Don't forget yours.
My brother said, "Hey, we're celebrating our big 10th anniversary this year," and I go, "That's funny. It was last year." He goes,
Here you go.
"What?"
Oh, thanks. Thank you.
So how does that sound? We'll, once Brynn is there, Johnny will go over there. You can cue the music. We'll come around. And then cue the music. Oh, it's probably.
Okay. Yeah, they all will.
But Amy, honestly, like once it's it is my favorite success.
I'll let you guys sit wherever you want.
John's gonna be moving around. Yeah. Try to get a picture. So.
And I didn't catch your name. I know. What was your name again?
Oh, Lisa.
We should explain that there's a long tradition in our family. I don't know where Devin is, but Devin and Andy got married and they moved into the little mother-in-law apartment. There 5 years, and then Brendan met Lisa, and they moved into they moved for about 4 years. Now they're in their own place, and then moved in about a day after they moved out, or maybe the same day.
Wow.
That little apartment
Perfect.
has had everybody in it.
That seems like a pretty good investment.
I know, and
And fun for you to have.
that's what I say. That's yeah. But yeah, everybody's lived there.
And I didn't catch. And you're Siobhan? Hi, I'm Sue.
Hi, Sue.
I meant, I think they're not Lisa. But
Yeah. Really, all these masks are,
They're so great.
yeah, and it's just one of a kind wedding.
Yeah, yeah.
Later, years from now,
Isn't it gonna be interesting?
you're going to show people this is the day we got married. We all wore masks. Yeah, it is interesting.
And it's nice to have a mask collection because I've been finding like I put it somewhere. I'm like, where did I put it? You know, then
Yeah,
gotta
we've
have
got
some in
several
your
now. Yeah, well,
car.
Mike's sister Maureen, who's in Washington State, made all these so they match for everybody.
Yeah, that's what
Like,
Brynn said. That was
yeah.
We're
On the
streaming this for
Oh.
people who can't be here.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we've notified several people, like Kathleen and Maureen are, I think, logging on. I think. I don't know about that, but
Is it live now?
Yeah.
Oh wow. So we shouldn't say anything bad about anybody?
No.
yeah, well, I'm not sure at what point.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna tell everybody to rise.
Let's see. All right, everybody, we're gonna go live here. Well, we are live, but things are gonna start here any minute, so just hold tight. And yeah, don't go anywhere, I guess. Okay.
Okay,
Right,
I
like
hear
all
Brynn's
those-
voice. I hear her voice.
Okay.
So,
Why don't you go take a seat, Mom?
because I'm going to walk Chris up.
So everyone, if you guys want to take your seat, and then
Yeah,
Kat and I will meet. And Brynn's not in the eye shot.
They're under there.
Okay.
As soon as
Yeah.
they're walking down from there, probably start making
So I have a little bit of announcement to make. Brynn, can you hear anything? If you could please turn off your cell phone. And breathe, Chris, that you keep your hands, arms, legs, and feet inside the right at all times. And before we begin, I think it's important that we acknowledge the dangerous and scary situation currently challenging the world, more specifically the United States. And importantly, to encourage everything that we can to improve the situation. To that end, there's an election in November that can remedy this dangerous situation. Please vote and encourage everyone you know to do the same. Thank you. This message was approved by Chris and Brynn. Also importantly,
Tatters, can you speak up?
yes. Also importantly, the world is in the middle of a pandemic. Though this has challenged us species, as world, as family members, and as individuals, we will get through it. To help all of us, we have in your current social bubble. To help with this task, Brynn's Aunt Maureen has all beautiful wedding masks. Please keep these masks as a reminder to take care of yourself and those around you, and as a keepsake from this special day. Everyone, please stand. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the wedding ceremony of Christopher Scott Kuhn and Brynn Suzanne O'Hara.
I am Father Scott Coon, ordained minister. It's true, it only took 2 minutes on the. It's a very, very low bar, and anyone can do this job. This ceremony was scheduled a long time ago and initially included a long list of family and friends. However, due to circumstances beyond our control, today's ceremony is a significantly more intimate occasion. Few family members. It is Chris and Brynn's plan to throw a larger and more inclusive ceremony next year, one that will allow and interactions that the occasion truly deserves. On this special day, Chris and Brynn would like to remember a few incredible souls who are no longer with us. Chris's grandfather, John Coon, uncle, Pat O'Hara, and Chris and Brynn's beloved dog, Jeff. These souls hold a special place in Chris and Brynn's now. When I asked Chris and Brynn why they chose to proceed with their ceremony this year, rather than pushing it back a year, they didn't share decisive answers. It seemed they didn't quite have the words to express their feelings. However, a quote from one of my favorite movies of all time, When Harry Met Sally, might speak to their true feelings. The quote goes like this: I came here tonight because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with somebody, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible. I believe that's it. I've always found it odd that a wedding ceremony, a ceremony specifically built around love, includes but a single kiss. Acknowledging this glaring shortfall, I go way back. I was actually in the delivery room when he and his equally amazing brother, Johnny. I know Chris and I love Chris. Over the past years, I've had the pleasure of getting to know him. What I have learned is similar to what Chris has learned. She is a truly amazing person. I love Brynn, and I'm happy that she's now part of our family. Two kindred souls mean the world to me. It is my honor to marry Chris and Brynn, and a true privilege to be a part of this ceremony with all of you. I invite you to enjoy this special time, to really breathe it in, to truly live it and be fully present. Chris's cousin, May Coon, will now sing a song.
What would I do without my head spinning? No kidding, can't pin you down. I'm on your magical mystery ride, so dizzy. Know what hit me? Head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose a minute, 'cause I give you all of you. Oh, how many times do I have to tell you? Even when you're crying, you're beautiful too. The world is beating you down, I am bound through every mood. You're my downfall, you're my muse, my worst distraction, my rhythm and blues. I can't stop singing, it's ringing in my breathing. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give me all to you. You're my end and my beginning, even when I lose and win, 'cause I give you all me, and you give me all of you, 'cause I give you all
live entertainment, I've heard that Devin and Andy have worked up a mime act for later. And Chris's Aunt Gina will be singing show tunes in the greenhouse. Something to look forward to. So we're gathered here today not to witness the beginning of what will be, but what continuation of what already is. Today we get to celebrate with Chris and Brynn the wondrous and joyful love they share together. Love is a word we often use in vagueness and sentimentality. But what is love? What do we mean by love? At best, it reduces our selfishness, deepens personalities, and makes life far more meaningful. It deepens and enriches every facet of life. When we love, we see things other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities that make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty. To be loved is to be seen and known as we are known. Love is when love is the one universal truth. Marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. The act is to commit to a unique and diverse collaboration. To make this collaboration work, it takes more than it takes trust to know in your hearts that you want only the best for each other. It takes dedication. It takes faith. Neither and enhances both. The truth of married life is to understand that it is a journey and not a destination. On their journey together, Chris and Brynn will discover that even a successful marriage experiences give, take, push, and pull, ups and downs, highs and lows, ebb and flow, good, wax and wane, peaks and valleys, systole and diastole. For those of you keeping track, these are the same thing. I just wanted to emphasize the point. But no matter the challenges, with compassion, feeling, humanity, kindness, mercy, affinity, empathy, sensitivity, generosity, goodwill, and patience, you can overcome the challenge together. Again, pretty much the same, just more emphasis. And you fell in love by chance, but you are here today because you're making a choice. You have chosen to be with someone who enhances you, to take each other for each other, to stand up for one another, and find happiness in it. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. Faithful to each other, to be fully present for each other. In preparing for this ceremony, I asked Chris and Brynn to share their love story with me. I asked them to share a few things that they love. I asked them to share some fun facts, insufficient information without collaborating with each other or sharing this information with each other beforehand. What I learned about Chris and Brynn: they are witty and very funny. They love to have a good time. And they are madly in love. Here are a few of the things that Chris and Brynn wrote, which I will share with you and them. Fun fact: Chris and Brynn actually met while working at the Alaska Native Medical Center. Brynn wrote this about Chris: never too bothered to help, and thanked us when we were done. Between my coworkers and I, whenever we finished with morning portables, and we had one of Chris's patients, we always mentioned a week to help me retie it. And without hesitation, he showed me how to do it, undid it, and then let me do it a couple of times more. He was so kind. He said with a smile, after working in CCU for this long, I'm a Cub Scout. Brynn said, "Man, that was sexy." I had always thought she was cute, but asking her out was never in the cards during those years. However, I always checked out her butt when she walked away, nothing X-rays in my patient. Later, when Chris and Brynn were no longer working together, they noticed each other on a dating website. Chris wrote about Brynn. "I know her, and she has a chainsaw." He, of course, reached out to Brynn. Brynn shared this about their first date. "We met for coffee and talked for close to 4 hours. And we immediately made plans for the following weekend to go see a concert at the PAC. And it literally felt like the longest week of my life. I was so damn excited." Brynn wrote this about their second date. "After the concert, I suggested we go get cheesecake at Sullivan's. We talked about other places to get cheesecake, Halloween costumes, and fetus tattoos." Chris shared this about their second date. "Brynn had the brilliant idea of eating cheesecake at Sullivan's. I knew she was, had impeccable taste." Chris and Brynn are both influenced by their families. Chris wrote this about Grandpa John Cooper. "Papa was always a father figure. He was hardworking, reliable, and never afraid to help others when he had the time. His gardening skills were second to none." And Brynn wrote this about her parents. "Both my parents are very influential for me. And I love that my parents had that kind of guts and ambition to do." When asked what inspires them to get up every morning, Brynn wrote simply, "Chris, Brew." And for those of you who know Brynn, it's Brew the cat, not coffee. Chris shared, "I always want to be better, both for myself, Brynn, and others. I want to push myself to be the best version of myself that I can be. When I am on my deathbed, I want to know that I did everything I could to be a good friend, a good family member, a thoughtful and compassionate provider to my patients, and most importantly, the best partner I can be for them." Brynn wrote this about their relationship. "Chris is a breath of fresh air. Chris inspires me to be a better person, simply by being himself. Chris has such a beautiful soul. He amazes me every day. His strength, his compassion, his sense of humor, his intelligence, yet so humble. Chris being himself." Chris wrote this about their relationship. "From the beginning, it always felt easy. No pretense, aside from avoiding flatulence around one another. She felt like a long-lost friend that always happened to be romantic. That also happened to be a romantic interest. From the beginning, things were just easy. I could go on all day about the sweet and fun things Chris and Brynn did, but I'll end with this. When asked what single word they chose to describe their partner, Chris wrote simply, 'Mine,' and Brynn wrote, 'Beautiful.' These words tell a beautiful story, but it's the way that Chris and Brynn speak to each other, the way they treat each other, and their presence together that confirms to all of us that they love one another in a very special way, their own special way, and that they are indeed better and stronger together." Chris and Brynn will now exchange their vows. Chris,
Loose and fast.
You are the most important person in my life. To say that you're amazing is an understatement. You have such a beautiful soul, and are so kind.
laugh so much together. We cry together, dance together, sing karaoke, play online RPG games for hours, and we go surfing in Costa Rica during a torrential downpour, thunder, and lightning storm together. When we first began dating, I felt like life had said to me in a kind yet unmistakable voice, "Here you go. Here is your person. You can breathe. You are my breath of fresh air." I knew very early on that you were special. I knew I was going to fall head over heels in love. The night I told you I loved you for the first time, I had loved you well before. I knew I loved you when we drove out to the valley in the middle of winter to go get brew, and I saw your eyes light up when you saw me the first time. I knew I loved you when we went thrift shopping for fun and silly costumes for your 30th birthday. I knew I loved you when I hear you talk about your friends and family and how much they mean to you. I knew how genuine you are, that there is only one you in the world. And somehow you came into my life. I love your laugh, your sense of humor, and your smile. I can feel the weight of the world lift when I look into your eyes. I'm so very lucky to know you, to love you, and I know without a doubt that I truly am the luckiest woman alive. Chris, you have done so many wonderful things for me. I remember when you surprised me in lab at school on Valentine's Day when I basically was living there. I remember the following Valentine's Day when you had been in Juneau for 3 weeks. And you called me and told me to look into my closet and look under the blankets. And there, in an area of my own bedroom closet that I never dared venture to, was a stuffed toy sloth holding a heart with a card and chocolates, and my heart melted. And I was blown away. You decorated my apartment for my birthday. You planned a surprise graduation party for me. You planned a proposal that I will cherish forever. You were by my side when we both knew that Jedi's time with us was coming to an end. Again, I want to say that I know that I am the lucky one. You have helped me grow so much as a person. You simply being you inspires me. I admire your strength, your compassion, and the knees still shake whenever you enter the room. Chris, I vow to protect you, to make you laugh, and to be your partner and friend. I promise to turn on the AC when you're hot, even if I'm freezing. I promise that the next time we build computers together, I will do more than 25% of the work. I vow to always listen, to communicate freely, and to love you fiercely without measure. I vow to spend the rest of my life doing my best to make you feel as special as you do me. As your wife, I give you my hand, my heart, and my word to support you and love you through the good and the bad. There's no doubt in my mind that you are my person. You are my breath of fresh air.
It's not every day you get to marry your best friend. The person that brings a smile to your face. And it makes getting out of bed.
Marriage was never in the cards for me, so I thought. But it all changed today. It was apparent right from the beginning that you were the person I would spend the rest of my life with. The way you laughed and your willingness to giggle at the dumbest jokes of others. I adore how driven you are. I love how generous you are. Never asking. If I were to list all the things that I love about you, we would be We have slogged through hours and hours, unable to spend time together in your life. Although difficult, you supported my decision to move my music. We were miles apart and weeks apart. You sacrificed that I could pursue my passion. We like dog hunts, surfed during a thunderstorm, and then watched the ocean. You were there for me when I was terrible people. Somehow you turned. We're never going to make it in these career fields into, oh, we're still employed. We'll always figure out a solution. It's just another reason. I vow to support you in every way I can. I will always give you the majority of the covers and the spoon. Every day I will devote myself to being the best life partner. Through hard times and sickness, I vow to lift your spirits and be there to support you. I promise to love and cherish you each and every day. I'm never going to give you up. I'm never going to tell a lie. We will continue to build our dream life together. We'll explore the world and take care of one another. You'll keep me from eating too much chocolate, and I'll make sure you have an extra glass of water today. Together, we'll buy our dream house, start a garden, raise some chickens. We'll push each other to be better people, the best version of ourselves. And COVID be damned, we've always taken our breath away. I promise to honor, love, and cherish you as long as we push. I want you to be the last thing I see before I close my eyes, and the first thing I see. And the rest is just. Chris and Brynn, please join hands. Christopher Scott Coon, do you take Brynn Suzanne O'Hara, happily wedded wife, and to never stop her from adopting? I do. Brynn Suzanne O'Hara, do you take Christopher Scott Coon to be your lawfully wedded husband, and to never stop him? Your wedding ring is a symbol of your promise to one another, a symbol of your committed love, love that is given freely, love that has no beginning and no end. May these rings always remind you of the vows you take today. Chris, please place the ring on Brynn's finger. Repeat after me. I, Christopher Scott, take you, Brynn Suzanne O'Hara, to be my wife, to love and cherish from this day forward, and thereto pledge you my devotion. With this ring, I do with you. With this ring, Brynn, please place the ring on Chris's finger. Again. I, Brynn Suzanne O'Hara, take you, Christopher Scott, to be my husband, to love and cherish from this day forward, and thereto pledge you my devotion. With this ring, I thee. You may now kiss again. Everyone, please stand. Taking time to celebrate one of life's most sublime moments. Remember just how important love is to all of us. Chris and Brynn, watching you gives me hope. Gives us all hope for true love. Everyone here, and so many people who are not able to be here today, love you and wish you only the best today and always. Chris and Brynn, you have the day of your own free will and in the presence of family and friends to declare a commitment to each other. You have given and received a ring as a symbol of your promises. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Chris and Brynn, please face your family and friends. Everyone, it is my great pleasure to present to you for the first time the newlyweds, Christopher Scott and Brynn Suzanne. Everyone has witnessed Chris and Brynn share their vows. Do you promise, from this day forward, to care for them and support them, to encourage them and love them, to help them along their journey and remain committed in the promises to each other? If yes, please say, we do.
We do.
So everyone, Chris and Brynn will take about 20 to 30 minutes to stroll the gardens and take a few photos. Chris and Brynn invite you all to join them in the greenhouse in a few minutes to enjoy some food, drinks, and celebrate. And Chris and Brynn will also join you soon for toasts, cake, and first dance. Thank you all.